Today we're going to be tying an emerger caddis. It's early August. We have a lot of caddises coming down the Farmington River. This is one I use if the fish are coming up kind of hard and fast and really swiping at the what they're eating. It's usually a telltale that whatever it is that they're eating is going to be taking off quickly. The materials that we'll be using is a size 12 Orvis 1639 emerger hook. Start our thread base. Leave about a 1/16 of an inch from the hook eye all the way down, quite far down the bend. We're going to be coming up a little bit after we finish our base layer to tie in our tail. So I go to where I want it, and then I come up 2 or 3 strokes. Now, one of the tricks is is to position the hook to utilize gravity as much as possible. We'll get our CDC feather out, and you're going to notice this dual use, and I'm going to use all the feather. I'll tie the shuck, okay, will be the end of the CDC, and then what I have left over I'm going to put as my legs on the bottom of the caddises. So let's tie this in, you know, couple of light turns just to put it in position, and then get you the length that you want by just pulling on it. Once I have the length that I want, couple firm wraps to tie it in, snip off the excess, save that for our legs. Smooth that down. Now get our dubbing, and we don't want a horrendously bushy body, but you know, a slight taper is fine. And we'll be making a collar also with the dubbing at the end where the head is. Okay. Start our body. And now we could move the hook to a more centered position. Need a little bit more dubbing there. You want to dub the body about 2/3 of the length of the hook shank from where we tied in the tail, the shuck. So pull this back a little bit, put a couple of securing turns on there. Next we'll be getting the CDC and what's left over, so as to not waste too much. If you have a rotary vise, turn it over, put what's left of the CDC on the bottom, pinch, wrap that in, couple of turns, and pull to get the length that you want underneath. Cut off our excess. Okay, couple securing wraps. Then we could flip back over and see how that gives a little bit of a leggy feel on the bottom. So I'm gonna take our snowshoe rabbit and gonna work with this. I save the snowshoe rabbit under fur for my usual dubbing, as you can see there, which I tie also, so nothing goes to waste. And for this size, I'm going to get a pretty good clump of snowshoe rabbit fur. And it comes off kind of bushy like this. You want to get your fingers in on those end hairs there. And we're going to pull all this inner fine under fur out. Okay, and now little by little this will get a little bit more manageable. Okay, so about like that. Makes sense now? So let's tie this in, pinch wrap. And what I do is I give a little spin or a twist to the flat wax thread just to thin it out a little bit. So you just go loosely on there, and then a couple of real tight securing wraps. I'll redo that again because I think I went a little too long on it. Okay, let's try that again. Okay. And now what we're going to do is we're going to move the hook again so we have good control over our wings. And lift this up, snip off the excess, put it into my usual dubbing. And wrap that back a little bit and just kind of tuck it down. Okay. And let's see. Before we continue, we need to do a little cleanup, which don't want to cover the hook eye. All right. So, almost done. Pretty quick, huh? Get a little pinch of dubbing. Do a little collar. Okay. Let's pull all the materials back a little bit and make a nice, neat little thread head. I like to do one little knot just to kind of hold everything in place, and then finish, snip at the bottom. A little bit of head cement. And there's your snowshoe rabbit fur CDC Caddis Emerger. See if that shows up a little bit better like that. And that'll catch trout. I mean, anytime you can get away with fishing emergers, do so. You'd be surprised how many times fish key on this. And that's it from Lou Hernandez. Hope you have fun.